right, I'm on the bike, holding the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, comfortable in hand, doing a good job. I chosen dynamic upper left, and it should do fine. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to track me, but it's keeping a green square around me. And I want to thank TSG for making a nice video. He did a good job. He explained how smart control or smart gimbal works. And that's something new to me. I didn't change anything, but when I put my gimbal down, my Pocket 3 down, and brought it up, the head was down, so I had to look to see where it was at. And now it changed to the opposite side, lower. Hey on Fish, thank you very much for joining me. I'm on the bike, still cold, but I figure I'd get out there anyway, go have some fun. I'm on auto track right now, face track. Not easy to change controls. I have to basically slide the camera down in hand so I can get my thumb onto the screen in order to double track on my face. And I have a Inky Falcon tripod on there, and that helps out a lot holding the camera. Now, I want to cut it down. I got one on the, I got a second one, so I could ruin one and have a good one. But I'm still deciding if I want to cut it down. And I want to thank Steve WB for giving me the measurements that I needed, 2.5 inches from the length of the arm. I still got to figure out the auto track. I have to put my face in the gray box or whatever light color box it is, then to get the green, because every time I drop the camera down, I can't get back onto face tracking. I also want to thank Steve WB as well as my gig user for telling me the cards to use. A SanDisk Extreme Pro and a Samsung Pro. Those are the two cards. Don't use the card I had, the Samsung Evo Select Plus. It worked, did fine, and then next day, put it in there after my vlog. It slow speed. It crashed the camera. Couldn't shut it off. Couldn't do this. Couldn't do that. So yeah, I fully formatted it. It's on the side right now, and I'm using just a SanDisk Extreme card. Nothing pro about it. Woohoo! Oh, that was at the end of the tunnel, because I started the camera. I got it on back of the camera when you turn it on, so it goes forward and then it goes to the back and we're all set up. Now I can say this is not a bike friendly gimbal in ways, for the reasons of, if I hold it with the extension module and I'm afraid I'm going to lean on it, what's going to happen? And did that bump do anything? I'm afraid I'm going to break it. That's how I feel. But I have to hold it differently. I could clamp it onto a clip. I could put it into a case. I could do different things to correct it. Well, am I smooth? Am I buttery smooth? I think I am. Got the boats on the lights on the boats. Hopefully you got a good shot. I can't see because of the prompt. I got the trees here. I'm going to turn the camera around. And I got the lights. Now, these lights should be flickering, right? What I'm going to be doing is stopping the video. And how does the lights look to you? Because I changed from 24 frames per second to 25 frames per second, and the flickering has stopped. And that's what I think I may now shoot on. There's not much of a difference. Why would 23.96 frames per second be different from 25, which is the default of Europe? Wouldn't you want to be in 30 frames per second, 29.97 frames per second for the NTSC world? And that is what I am going to be shooting with. 4K, 30 frames per second for the NTSC of my region. And I'm going to just ride on down, get down to the boardwalk and do one more test. I don't have low light on. Maybe I should turn around and put low light on to see the big difference of this video. I don't think it makes much of a difference for me for low light. I see this guy every day, just about. He comes from a good distance. He's scooting along. I'm on the boardwalk and I'm ready to go. I'm going to ride along, cameras in hand, and going the natural speed I go. Swap it around. You tell me, is it vibrating? Are the lights good? Am I good? Was I too close? We're going to stop and we're going to go look and watch the sun rise, but I'm not sure we're going to see it rise because I'm a little cold. I want to get on out of here. I find that's a nice shot looking into the brightness. It's not super bright, but I need to stop the video and take a picture. I feel I need to adjust the picture, so I'm going to have to move and redo another shot. Okay, the only thing I've done different now is I dropped my EV value to negative 1.0, but on the photos I brought it down to a negative 0.7, and that should give me the shot I need. And that looks pretty good. I think it is. I'm on dynamic range. I'm on the one side of the screen. I look on my screen, it's the left, so it should be your right. The one thing I notice, every time I turn my camera off and I lose the smart control auto tracking, it doesn't go there. I have to figure out, is there such a thing that we could perfectly set it up to, like maybe in the customs, right? Well, I do have it on, and I am going to walk around, and like people say, they should put the mics on the right side of this camera. Maybe the Pocket 4 is going to come out with the little thumb screen on the front, and you turn it on and off, and you can save power. And you have at least both, you know, a dual screen camera. It is what it is. I'm just saying. But I don't know if I'm ready to get a Pocket 5. A Pocket 5 would be great. Maybe an Osmo Action 5 would be great. But I think I got everything I need and I'm happy with my gear. It's a little windy and I am gonna just head on back. I had a good bike ride. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? My phone's over here on the bike thing. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's time to get on back. Let me just, you know, hop on my bike.
I don't understand.
Siri, nobody's talking to you. Let me hop on my bike and get on out of here. And see if you follow me. Follow me. See ya. Bye. Out of here. Woo, baby. Let's get on out of here. I'm not like a person that puts their camera, because you know what happens? If I walk away, you're just going to get stolen. So come on, baby. You want to come with me? Come on home. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, somebody's taking my bike. Oh, hurry. Oh, I know what the bottom module's for. It's an insulator, it's an absorber. It's supposed to be loose. It's supposed to give you cushion, so the up and down fluid motion. I can't get on my bike. I'm out of here. As soon as I said I'm out of here, the lights are off. Oh, the fish. Maybe you can get that prompt off. I find it a little difficult to do with the 5D, the joystick, to have the camera parallel to the floor and the head looking forward. I had it, hit the zoom, and then I was able to go up or down on the joystick. I'll get used to it. Maybe there is a setting, and this is not like a Hoham or Inky or Feiyu that you can set things up in the application of your, you got it, the gimbal. So I'm holding it like I would look in the screen, and then I'm leaning forward. And I'm able to do it. I felt like I couldn't do that before. So here I am looking to the side and slowly going forward by hand. I like this shot of this boat. It's a casino boat. It's a fishing boat. And we're going fishing. They're ready for blacks, blues, and more. Fish! You got a remote control. Keep forgetting about the remote control, man. So yeah, on my day out looking, biking, riding, had a good time. I found it just not so easy at the beginning to use the gimbal type camera on a bicycle. It's going to take me a little time to get used to. Rode on the boardwalk to see if it's smooth, and I got some pictures of the Bay Area, and I changed the frame rates higher to 30 frames per second than being on cinematic. Now, I wonder, before I end this vlog and say thank you very much to everybody, I wonder if they're gonna give a example, a 1/100th all the way up to 8,000, have a low shutter and a maximum shutter together like they have in the Osmo Action. They don't have it in here. It's just a manual, whatever shutter speed you pick, and that's it. And I also wonder if they're going to increase the ISO up to 12,800 that we have, like in the Osmo Action 4. Make it equal, make it the same. It's not going to blow things out. And the one major thing is, because I dropped my EV value down to -1.0, that DJI should adjust in firmware correctly our EV value, that we don't have blown out backgrounds. And I'm not saying this. This is what I find out from all the other YouTubers. I'm over here. But the problem is, I know what the Pocket 4 is going to get. Fish tracking, you're going to get the screen following you, so when it comes around, you can see the screen. Oh, the fish got all the answers, man. I'm just kidding. So on that note, I didn't turn my back light off. So when my bike gets motion, the light comes on. And when I, went with the bicycle away, I wanted to see if that bike light would go off. That's auto light. Nice feature if asked. So I want to thank all. I want to thank, I can't remember everybody's names out there. I just want to thank all for stopping by. I said, hey, thanks, Fish. You got a great camera there. I got a great camera gear into the Edition. And over time, the more and more I use it, maybe more and more it be in my primary use, and everything else would just, be put to the side. Always put the recents first and do everything else to the side. And on that note, I'm Fish, and I thank you very much for joining me, and I'll catch you on many other videos to come. The only thing I don't love, and I talk a little loud and got a little higher voice, I don't like the depth that the DJI mic puts out. I feel it's a little bit muffled. You get it? I don't know. Is it me or is it you?